welcome to Sunday afternoon at Afterlife Tarot, or I'm sorry, Afterlife Oracle and Tarot with Anna. I decided to come to the park today to do the readings. So I packed everything up and got the tripod and said, we're going to the park. And so we're going to do angel numbers. I am going to go ahead and do Taurus's monthly reading, the first round of Taurus's monthly reading, and then we'll go ahead and we'll do possibly Gemini's. And then I will be coming back to do another video. I just talking about things and directions that I kind of want to maybe take the channel and everything. So, so I'm just shuffling Harry Potter. I hope everyone is having a fabulous afternoon. If you're new, welcome. I'm Anastasia. I go by Anna for short. Um, that was a name that was given to me by a friend of mine. He just started calling me Anna instead of Anastasia, and it kind of stuck. So, so again, if you're new, this is Angel Numbers. I do these every Sunday or Monday, depending on how the energies are and everything. So we are doing these today, like I said, on the afternoon from the park here in Buffalo, New York. Um, I go here a lot um, to just kind of chill and meditate and that kind of thing. And I figured, well, we have the nice weather before winter sets in, which seems like it's going to very, very soon. I would get out here and take advantage of this beautiful Sunday afternoon. So, so again, how angel numbers work, if you're new, is I take all 12 of our major arcana from the Winnie the Pooh Tarot deck, and I shuffle this up, and then I put it in the Angel Numbers book by Kyle Gray. And I go ahead and I draw a energy for that coming week for that sign. I don't know what sign is coming up in those cards that's going to come up or the number. And then I read the energy, I pull the card out of the book, and I read the number that goes with it. Alright? I'm very easy, painless. And I just tend to say whatever spirit tells me to say. And I brought my selenite wands that I charged under the full moon the past couple nights to weigh down the cards and everything if I need. Alright, so let's go ahead and shuffle one more time and get started. It's a back to school weekend around here in Western New York. Parents are scrambling, I'm sure, to get those last minute school supplies. I don't have children, but I'm sure that the school supply lists are getting more than usual every year. I mean, when I went to school, we only had to buy pencils and pens and paper and notebooks and folders. It didn't matter what color folder or notebook. We just had to have notebooks and not folders and things like that. So, so yeah. So I'm sure things have gotten a lot worse. Now it's like dry erase markers and post-it notes and things like that. So, yeah, very, very crazy. Drinking my pumpkin spice iced cappuccino from Tim Hortons. Alright, one more shuffle and then we'll get started. I really want to speak today. Alright. Libra is getting the Eight of Wands. This is fast moving energy, fast moving communication. You could get some communication coming in this week through text message, email, or actual physical letter. Could be about anything. This is fire energy, so it could be communication about your intuition, your something fire like passion. Could be a love letter. Um, Something came in my head. Also, you could be coming into some fast-moving energy with your intuition, your abilities, your gifts. They may start to come in a lot faster to you this week. We are getting ready for, I think it's a new moon that we have coming up here soon. I don't have my moon calendar with me, so I can't tell you um, what that is or when it is, but you could be coming into some fast moving energy in fire or communication about love or something very, very passionate. And the sign that is getting that this week is Scorpio with death. And Scorpio, your card says they came to a stream which twisted and tumbled between high rocky banks, and Christopher Robin saw at once how dangerous it was. This is the end of something, change, the improbability of all things. So, Scorpio, your number this week is the number 2323. So, when you see 2323, it sounds like one of those songs. What is it, in the year 2323? Or I can't remember what the song is, but it just, when I said that, it reminded me of that song. Um, your focus on expanding and becoming a positive force in the world are paying off. Angels want you to know that you are one of them upon the earth. So, Scorpio, know that you are an angel on this earth. Um, your focus is expanding and you're becoming a positive force in the world. It kind of speaks to what I'm going to speak about in another live that I'm hoping to do today. It's easier to do lives when I'm in the park instead of doing recorded messages because these go posted immediately. I don't have to wait for posting times and things like that. So it's just easier to do these live. And so, and anyway, it comes up saying that I'm live when I post off of StreamYard. So um, why not just go through, like, dodge the middle there. So, so basically, know that your angels are telling you that you're one of them on this earth, Scorpio, and you're here to grant love and light, and to be a beacon in this storm, to be a lighthouse. So, if you happen, say hi, so I can say hi back. So the next sign I pull is getting the Four of Pentacles. So you're holding tight to something this week. Could be your heart. Could be, I don't know. Just maybe someone hurt you, and you are like, you're not getting anywhere near me again. Maybe there's someone who has hurt you in the past is going to come in and try and make it up to you. And keep you try and come back in and attack you in some way possible, and you're just kind of like sitting there like, halt, stop, don't come any closer. And so this is your energy this week, and the sign that is hitting that this week is Justice, which is Libra. So it says, "Oh bear," said Christopher Robin, "how do I love you? So do I," said Pooh. This is fairness, equity, and balance. And so Libra, your number this week is the number 2. And so Libra, yours says there are opportunities for connection and union at this time. Relationship growth is imminent. So you're going to come into some kind of a relationship or friendship in possibly this coming week. You may be dealing with something. This tells me something. You may be dealing with a Scorpio Libra or Scorpio Cusper or something, because you may have that communication coming in from that other sign this week, saying that they want to start a relationship or a friendship with you. So the next sign that I pull is getting the Ace of Cups. So more love energy, more water energy. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Um, so you definitely are coming in some kind of love. You may be asked to be a little more empathetic this week, more emotional. You may like just up and start crying for no reason. I've had that happen where just up and cry for no reason. I atone that to being an empath and just picking up someone's energy. But you're going to be in a very emotional state this week or dealing with a water sign. Or you may just get a love offer this week. And the sign that is getting that this week is Aries with the Emperor. So Aries, your card reads, I'm not asking anybody, said Eeyore. I'm just telling everybody we can look for the North Pole or we can play Here We Go Gathering Nuts and May with the end part of an ant's nest. It's all the same to me. This is structure, stability, rules, and power. So your number this week, Aries, is 57. Know when you see the number 57 that belief makes manifest. Imagine what you were asking for is already in your hands and live. So manifest this week, Aries, and then live like you have it. Live like you have that, whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're wanting in life, just live the way you have, you as if you already have that gift or that ability or that love or whatever it is. The next sign that I pull is getting the Fool. So this is new steps, jumping down that rabbit hole, taking new adventures. You may be setting on a new adventure this week in work or with your family. You may be moving to somewhere new that you've never been before or looking at someplace new and just taking that, pushing that button to make it happen. And the card or the sign that is getting that this week is the Hermit with Virgo. So it says, but Pooh, said Piglet, it's your own house. Oh, said Pooh, so it is, he said, let's go in. This is meditation, solitude, and consciousness. And your number this week, Virgo, is the number 89. So when you see the number 89, know that you're in touch with your true self. Cherish this connection as it unfolds. So you definitely are in touch with yourself this week, Virgo. You are coming into your own. I feel you're doing a lot of internal work, internal investigations, internal searching. You're finding what makes you tick. You may be getting into shadow work, which I am going to be starting next week. And that is something else I will probably discuss when I go live just to talk. Um, and so you just are doing a lot of internal searching, internal work this week, Virgo. Alright. So my next sign is going to get the Empress. This is mother energy. You may be a mother. You may, obviously, you have a mother. Um, but you're just someone, or you may be asked to be the mother figure this week, taking care of someone or something. Someone may come to you heartbroken and upset and just want you to listen and offer that motherly advice to them. And you are going to feel obligated, or even, I don't want to say obligated, but you're going to feel honored that they came to you with that that gift, in a way, if you want to call it a gift, that ability to be there for someone else, and that they value your opinion. And the sign that is getting that this week is Sagittarius with Temperance. So, Sag, your card says they don't think that's what's the matter with some of the others. They have no imagination. A tail isn't a tail to them. It's just a little bit of extra on the back. This is balance, moderation, and being sensible. Sagittarius, your number this week is the number 153. Know when you see 153 that your increasing trust in the universe is allowing it to present you with miraculous solutions to your challenges. Continue to trust. So you are starting to trust in the universe more and more, Sag. You are letting them take the wheel, letting them take control, letting them deal with the situations that are at hand, and you are just kind of like just letting that take control, and you're trusting it, and just kind of like paying attention, but not paying attention in a way. Um, just kind of hanging out and just letting it take the wheel. All right. So my next sign is getting the Emperor. That's funny. We pulled the Empress. Now we have the Emperor. That's kind of interesting. But you're coming into you're wanting things your way this week. You're not taking anybody's bull crap. You're not taking anybody's flack for anything. You want things the way you want them, and there's no other way that you're going to have them. Um, and you're speaking your mind. Another reader on here calls this the Burger King. So you're having it your way and no other way. And the sign that is getting that this week is Leo with strength. Kind of matches Leo. So, Leo, your card says, "Here we are," said Rabbit very slowly and carefully. "All of us." Then suddenly we wake up one morning, and what do we find? We find a strange animal among us. This is courage, subtle power, integration of animal self. So your number this week, Leo, is 178. So when you see 178, trust that you are being led to the perfect opportunities to display your gifts. So trust in the universe, Leo, that everything is coming to you. You are being shown ways to display your gifts, and you have opportunities that are going to come to you to show those gifts. I feel you're going to come into your own. People are going to pay attention to your gifts, and you are going to start helping the world to be something better, to make them a beacon in this world. Because heaven knows the world is changing, and we all have to, in one way or another, help each other to get through these turbulent changes that are happening. So the next sign I pull is getting the Princess of Discs. So this is young energy, young material items, young money. You may start to get messages about promotions or raises, or maybe you're starting to look for a house, or you put down a down payment on a house, or you made an offer on a house. This is physical things. Um, and so, or earthly things, land, that kind of thing. So, you could definitely be starting to get some messages about your money. And the sign that is getting that this week is Cancer with the Chariot. So your card, Cancer, says, he gave a deep sigh and picked up the bear by the leg and walked off out the door, trailing Winnie the Pooh behind him. This is movement, progress, and integration. Alright, so Cancer, this week your number is 219. That's funny, we have a road up here that's the 219. So your number is, know that your relationship with others require your peaceful and loving leadership. Take time to share your intentions for growth. So take time to tell people people how you want, how, what your progress is, how you're growing. Maybe teach people to grow the same way as you've done. You've gone through a lot of changes, Cancer. I feel a lot of growing. You've grown up in some areas of your life, and I feel that you are told, you're being like kind of guided to teach the world that, to show the world how you've grown and help people to do the same thing. The next sign I pull is getting justice. And you know how I say, if you're a constant viewer of this channel, justice and judgment to me are the same card. But I feel you're putting down that justice. You're putting call out that you want whoever comes at you this week to come in straight. And you may be a judge. You maybe feel like you need to judge someone, but keep in mind that you judge someone that may come back on you, and that person may start to judge you too. So we give some kindness to the world and don't be so hard on people or things. And that goes to Aquarius with the star. O said food, and then seeing that Al expected him to say something else, he said, will there be those little cake things with pink sugar icing? This is hope, calm, and a good omen. So Aquarius, your number this week is 282. Now, when you see 282, a powerful lesson in assertiveness and authority is unfolding for you. Speak up and be heard. So definitely that goes really well with the Justice card. Speak up what you want. Lay that hammer down. Tell people how they've hurt you and what they've done to you. And speak your mind. Don't let anybody get away with anything that you don't like or don't want in your life. The next sign I pull is getting the moon. This is Pisces energy. So I feel that there's secrets or illusions that are being held away from you this week. Someone may have grander, what's that? Thoughts of grandeur. That came to my head. That's something I don't usually say. Thoughts of grandeur towards you, or there may be illusions. You may be seeing one thing, but the other thing is what's really going on, and what you're seeing isn't what's really happening. And so, just know that there are secrets that are going to be held from you this week. I feel that you will eventually find those secrets out if you don't know them already. And that goes to Gemini with the Lovers. So it says, I see now, said Winnie the Pooh. I have been foolish and deluded, said he, and I am a bear of no brain at all. You're the best bear in all the world, said Christopher Robin soothingly. This is about sexuality, passion, choice, and uniting. And your number this week, Gemini, is 314. So know when you see 314, angels are encouraging you to shine your light and to trust in it. So definitely shine your light out to the world this week, Gemini. Show love, show compassion. If someone needs your help, definitely let them come to you and have patience and help them if there's a way that you can help them this week. The next sign I pull is getting the Nine of Cups. This is one of the best cards in the tarot deck. This is happiness and love and happiness and passion. I feel maybe someone's getting engaged this week. That could be something. But I definitely feel that something definitely is happening to you this week in the sign of love. And it's going to make you very, very, very happy. And the sign that is getting that this week is Capricorn with the Devil. So Capricorn, your second card says 3 days later there was Pooh sitting on a branch, dangling his legs, and there beside him was one pot of honey. This is destructive patterns, addiction, giving away your power. Capricorn, your number this week is 423. Know when you see 423, angels and ascended masters are supporting you in recovering lost gifts and lost aspects of yourself. So you may feel that there's been something that you've lost in the process of your journey. I feel that your ascended masters, your ancestors, your angels are supporting you in finding that lost item or that lost emotion or feeling. Again, maybe you're starting to work and delve into shadow work, and your ascended masters and all of them are starting to help you to bring up that stuff to the surface so that you can deal with it and put it away for good. The next sign I pull is getting the Seven of Swords. So this is deception. Someone is trying to pull the wool over your eyes. They don't think that you see them with what they're doing. Original tarot deck has a guy who's sneaking off with 7 swords. Um, I feel that they don't think that you see them, but you do. You know what they're up to. You know what they're doing. And this goes to Pisces with the moon. So Pisces, your card says, "Hello, rabbit," said he. "Is that you? Let's pretend it isn't," said rabbit, "and see what happens. This is mystery, the subconscious, and dreams." So your number this week, Pisces, is 463. Know when you see 463, your angels are encouraging you to do all that you can to love and care for your body. This will clear the road ahead. So take that self-care time, Pisces. Um, if it's just like getting a pizza and sitting in front of Netflix and binge watching your favorite series on Netflix, whatever. I tend to do that a lot. Um, I tend to binge watch my paranormal shows. One of my favorites is Gilmore Girls on Netflix, so I tend to binge watch Gilmore Girls when I'm not quite feeling it or when I'm just want to be left alone. So even if it is that, going and picking up a pizza and just binge watching. And the last sign I pulled today is getting the Ace of Pentacles. So this is money, this is material items, everything that you want materialized is coming to you this week, I feel. Again, you may receive news of a raise or a promotion, or you may receive news that you got that house that you put the bid on, or that you wanted, or the apartment. And the sign that is getting that this week is Taurus, which is perfect because it's Taurus energy with the Hierophant. So it says, "What does customony predicate mean?" said Pooh. "For I am a bearer of very little brain, and long words bother me." This is institutions, tradition, society, and its rules. So Taurus, this week your number is 563. So when you see 563, the universe will be able to serve you better when you are willing to release the old stories that you are hanging on to. Release the need to be a victim and step into the space of being a co-creator. So release what does not serve you this week, um, and release those old stories that you've been telling yourself, those old ideals that you had about yourself, that you weren't good enough, or that you weren't lovable enough, or that you weren't beautiful. That's something that I'm working on very, very much. And then release those to make room for the good things that are coming into you, Taurus. All right. I love you all to the moon and back a million times. And as always, your ancestors and I want you to rock that tower. Stay tuned. Taurus's monthly is coming up here very, very soon. And I will see you all soon. Bye.